What is up, you guys? It is Matty here, and today I'm bringing you a buy, rent, or pass for South Park: The Stick of Truth. Basically, this series is when I tell you guys if you should buy the game for a full $60 price tag, rent it, or maybe buy used, or just pass up the game entirely. Also, I'd like to thank Ubisoft for providing me with the copy of the game early, and without further ado, let's get into this list of pros and cons. So first things first, what pops right out at you when you first see this game is the art design. It looks just like the TV show. You think you're just watching it right now, but nope, it is a game, ladies and gentlemen, and it is awesome, and it does not get old throughout your entire playthrough. I absolutely love the art design in this game. It just really brings you into the universe. It's very immersive. It's beautiful. I just love it. It's so awesome. But yeah, I really like that. Also, I do like the RPG mechanics in this game to a degree. They're very simple, but they're also kind of innovative in a degree, such as obviously we have the things where you get new abilities when you level up. You can apply these upgrade points to your abilities for your specified class. But one thing that I really did like about this game was that the perk system that they had, where when you meet X amount of people in this South Park universe, you get a perk. So basically, it encourages you to explore all the buildings, the ins and outs of these areas, and you can earn perks to help you out in combat. Also, for those of you who are concerned, this story is just as crazy as the show. It does not hold back at all, and it's just the best feeling when you get these only this game moments, and you just know it. You'll only see it here. It can only get this crude and crazy and just stupid here, and it's just an awesome feeling. But yeah, the story is absolutely crazy, and it's awesome and addicting, and I just love it. Also, while we're talking about fresh stuff, the area variety is very fresh in this game. You're not going to be playing in the same backdrop a bunch of times. It's always something different. There's a lot of attention to detail in this game, and it's something worth admiring in a tie-in game. There's, like I said, just a lot of variety, so the same backdrops in the battles will not be present. It's always something different, and it's very awesome to see. Also, this game just really makes me feel like I'm a part of the crew. It's really how tie-in games should be. It brings me into this universe. It's something that is really key in this game, and it makes me feel like I'm just a part of the group and that the way they talk to me and everything. Also, one surprising, liberating feeling in this game is that within the first hour, they just let me off the leash and I'm free to explore South Park, and it's just an addicting experience. Just wanting to know what the creators of the show did to bring this game to life, and what they put in between all these areas and how they imagined it, and just seeing it through their eyes is an awesome experience. And I just love how you can just go off, be like, no, I'm not going to do the main quest. I'm just going to go around and whatnot. Meanwhile, the map isn't that impressive, and it can take a little getting used to. But once you get used to it, overall, it's a good experience. Also, the humor in this game is great, but it's thanks to the show, because this game can really go as crude as it wants to with the humor because it just works with the material, compared to a game such as like Deadpool, where sometimes it just didn't feel right. This game kind of works just because, once again, it's like, oh, this is a South Park game. I can only expect it to get this insane. But yeah, like I said, the humor is great. It may offend some, I don't know, but it made ginger jokes, and I'm a ginger, so I'm fine. So you'll live. Now let's get on to the cons. And while it's a small list, it is important to note some of the things I did find wrong with this game. One thing, and it may be a personal gripe myself, but I wanted to take this combat seriously. Now, this may be because I'm a hardcore RPG fan, but with such a funny game, it's really hard to. But meanwhile, in the background, you're hearing this intense music, and the animations in combat, as you can see, are pretty badass, and you just feel like you want to get into it, but it's like, well, no, it's a South Park game. Why would I want to get into it when I know it's just going to hit me with a joke from left field, And like I said, this may be me personally, but I wanted to take it serious at times, and it just wouldn't let me, and that's not really a con, more so just a gripe. Also, while we're talking about combat, I just want to say that I didn't feel like there was much depth when it came to, fighting people. I've used the same round of abilities over and over throughout the course of the game. Now, this I totally get. It appeals more to a casual gamer where, they don't play RPGs perhaps as much, and they're just fans of the show and want to play this game. But as someone such as myself who loves RPGs, I was left wanting a little more strategy involved in my battles. But that's, once again, that may be a personal gripe with this whole combat scenario. Now let's get into stuff that actually is an issue, such as the game trying to stretch it out a little too much. Now, this may be based off the complaints that were received from Obsidian when people were like, oh, it's an RPG, but it's 12 hours. Wah. But, if the game really stuck to its guns, didn't try to stretch it out at the end, it could have been a little bit more satisfying. Not to say I was unsatisfied at the end. I love this game. But at the when the ending is just a tedious bunch of boss fights over and over and over, and it's like, all right, just cut it, dude. I just want to get this done with now, where I shouldn't be feeling that way. And the final issue, and this may be just system specific, I got my copy on the PS3, and if anything, I'd recommend maybe the 360 if you have that option, but definitely, if your PC can run it, get it for the PC. This will cut down on the massive amount of loading screens that are in this game. Also, on the PS3, anytime there was a loading screen in South Park, just tons of frame rate dips while I'm running around, just entering a house, and then, I start skipping around for another few seconds, and I didn't really get it because in the combat there wasn't any slowdowns at all. Didn't really make sense to me. But that is my list of cons. Overall, at the end of the day, should you buy, rent, or pass this? Well, right now, in the current gaming situation where we have Dark Souls 2, Titanfall, and Infamous Second Son coming out within this month and within almost 2 weeks of each other, it's hard to say whether you should buy it now, but definitely do not pass this game up. This is something that you should give a try. It's an awesome RPG. It's a funny-ass game. You'll definitely get a bunch of laugh-out-loud moments. Trust me, I'm a tough crowd. It's really hard to make me laugh, and this game really had me laughing. So definitely give it a try at some point. Do not pass it up. Maybe now may not be the best time for your wallet, but if you have the money, definitely go pick it up. I'm giving this a buy rating, if you want to call it that or whatever. Also, just for you guys out there who are like me, who like trophies and whatnot, throughout my first playthrough, I got over 50% of the trophies, so that is a good thing. That means that I can go back in a second playthrough, even though there's a somewhat new game plus mode where you can just keep running around South Park with your same character, and you can get the rest of the trophies if you'd like to. But yep, that's my buy, rent, or pass. I'm overall saying you should buy this game at some point in time. If not now, then sometime down the line. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.